Welcome back to another Super Baseball Simulator wildcard round. This one will be game 2 between the Browns and the Big Fatties. So we'll go to exhibition, 2 players, 9 innings. Player 1 will have to select, and we have to move them over. Player 1 will select the Browns. Player 2 selects the Big Fatties. We will do changes with errors on expert. Okay. The third place team has town, manage. Okay. The Browns this time are going with Dizzy Dean, and the Big Fatties will pick Luigi. And we will rearrange the positions. Okay, second base, left field, first base, third base, right field, catcher, shortstop, and center field. Okay, and then it will be same order. This will be left field, second base, first base, center field, right field, third base, shortstop, and catcher. Rogers Hornsby leading off for the Browns against Waluigi in game 2, and he hits one, and it gets past the shortstop, and now it's past the left fielder into the outfield, and Hornsby going for second base. He starts with the leadoff double for the Browns. Now Stan the man, and he hits one high. That might stay in the ballpark, and it looks like it might just be out of here, and the Browns take a 2-0 lead on a home run by Stan the man Musial. Mize up here with no outs and 2 runs already in. Waluigi with a nice 115-mile-an-hour pitch. And now Mize hits a fly ball, and that one's playable. Oh, no, it's an error by the right fielder, and Mize is on his way to second. He's in there safely. Now the captain, Ken Boyer. He swings and hits one. Oh, it's past the pitcher, and Johnny Mize is going to score. And Ken Boyer goes to second base, and he's got a double. Wow, 4 straight hits now for the Browns in the first inning. And they already lead 3-0. Ducky Medwick to play, and he hits one, and Waluigi's got it. He throws to second for the double play. Wow, the Big Fatties really needed that one. Simba pops it back foul, and now he swings and taps another one foul, and he's down 0-2. Waluigi throws a slow one, and Simba hits it in the left field, and that's going to be gone, and it's 4-0 Browns. Vern is up now, and he taps it foul behind the plate. Swings it a low one, and he hits a fly ball, and is that one off the wall? Vern's going for second. And he turns back to first for a single. Now Enos Slaughter, the 8th place hitter, already up in the first inning, and he hits a fly ball, and that one is down. And Vern is going over to third. Enos into second, and the Browns will put their entire lineup at bat in the first inning. Now here's Dizzy Dean. He swings at a fast one and misses for strike 1. Now a nice changeup, and Waluigi has him 0-2. And there's a low one, and Dizzy Dean strikes out. Finally, Waluigi gets out of the inning after giving up 4 runs on 6 hits and 2 home runs. That error also made a big difference. Now here's DK, and he grounds it to first, and they step on the bag for the easy out. Next is Bowser, and Bowser hits a long foul ball up to the left. Change up, and Bowser fouls that one away. Bowser hits that one to first, and they have it for out number 2. Here's King K. Rool. There's a low one, and King K hits it, but Vern's got it. Throws to first. A 1-2-3 inning for Dizzy Dean and the Browns. Rogers Hornsby up again. And he swings at strike 1. Now a changeup, and he pops it foul. Now he hits one behind the plate. It doesn't look like it's going to be playable. It's out of play. Here's the pitch. And another pop-up behind the plate. And that one's out of play. Now he swings at a ball outside and strikes out. Here's Stan the man, and he swings and hits one. It gets past the second baseman. And it's over to second, but Stan's going to be thrown out, and they get him at second base. Here's Johnny Mize with no one on, and he swings and hits one, and that one is a base hit. Mize going for second base, but this time he's going to be in there safely with a double. Now 2 outs and a runner on second for the captain. And he hits it just foul. Now he swings at a slow ball for strike 2. And now a changeup, and Waluigi throws it over to first for the out. There was a good inning for Waluigi. Here's King Boo facing off against Dizzy Dean. And Boo hits one in the air, and that one's foul and out of play. Now King Boo hits one up the middle. That looks like that might be down. It's past the center fielder. King Boo goes back to first, and it's a long single. First hit for the Big Fatties this game. Here's Petey Piranha. And he hits a high pop-up. Simba's looking to get it behind the plate. King Boo back to first. Oh no, and Simba drops it for strike 1. Now Petey hits one, and that's a base hit past the second baseman. King Boo headed toward third. Petey goes back to first, and it's first and third, no one out. Oh no, and the third baseman misses it. Now King Boo's going home. Petey over to second. And he scores easily, and the Big Fatties have their first run on that bad throw. And Snorlax hits it up the middle. And Petey's going to come around and score. Snorlax over to second. He goes back. Oh, no, Petey back to third. Snorlax at first. Didn't want to chance it. First and third, no outs for the Hulk. Now he hits it to third base. They throw home. Nobody's there. Now a weird double motion by the catcher, and he doesn't get anyone out. It's bases loaded for Peter Griffin, and he swings and pops it a little bit foul. And now he hits one to first base, and they get a double play out at home and then out at third. Now Waluigi's in there, and they're gonna... he swings and hits, and it's a base hit! And runner's going home. Let's see. Runner stays at second. It's first and second with 2 outs. A big base hit by Waluigi to give the Big Fatties another run, and here's DK with 2 on the board. And DK hits one, and the first baseman catches it. They're out of the inning, but 2 runs scored for the Big Fatties in that one. Here's Ducky Medwick against Waluigi. And Ducky hits one up the middle and past the Hulk. And Ducky's going for 2. The left fielder is slow to get it, and Ducky's on his way to third. And he's in there safely with the leadoff triple. Here's Simba with no one out and a runner on third. And there's a low one, and Simba hits it up the middle. That gets past the pitcher. And it's into center field, and Simba's on his way to second base. And he'll stop there. Another RBI for Simba as he gets an RBI double. Here's Vern. And a slow one, and Vern pops it up. Looks like it should be playable for the center fielder. Simba went back to second, and there's 1 out. Now Enos Slaughter swings and taps it, and they get Simba at third, and then a weird throw to first, and the first baseman misses it, and Enos is over on second base, and here's Dizzy Dean with a chance to drive and run with the base hit, and he hits a little pop-up, but that's caught by the right fielder, and Waluigi gets out of the inning with only 1 run given up. Now Bowser up against Dizzy Dean, and he taps it foul. Bowser hits one to second base, and Hornsby grabs it and throws to first for the easy out. Here's King K. He taps it foul. Now he hits a hard one out to left, and they have it, though, for the out. Nice catch. King Boo with no one on, and he pops one out to left field. Looks like Stan is under it. He's got it for out number 3. Another good inning for Dizzy Dean and the Browns. Rogers Hornsby, top of the order, facing off against Waluigi, and he throws a super fastball, 113 miles an hour for strike 1. Now another good pitch for strike 2. And now Hornsby hits it hard out to center field. It looks like they'll be under it, and that's caught for out number 1. Now Stan the man, and he swings and hits it pretty hard out to right fielder, and the right fielder has it though for out number 2. Johnny Mize with no one on, and he hits one straight to the second baseman, and they get him out at first. A great inning there for Waluigi. Now Petey Piranha up against Dizzy Dean. Petey swings at a low one and misses. There's a nice fastball, and that one's fouled away. 0-2 on Petey Piranha. Now a fastball, and Petey just barely gets a hold of it to stay alive. And there's a nice fork ball, and Dizzy Dean strikes out Petey Piranha. Snorlax hits one hard out to center field, and that looks like that's going to get down for a hit. Snorlax safe at first. Throw comes into second. Now the Hulk. And he hits one out to short, out at second, and out at first for the double play. What a nice play there by Vern and Raja to combine on that double play. Now, the Big Fatties are going to have to bring in another pitcher. They're going to try to use Robot C for this inning so they can pinch hit for him later. So here's the captain. He hits a high fly ball out to left, and that one has a chance, and it's gone, and the Browns lead 6-2. Well, Rogers Hornsby has really done a lot of damage, or, well, this is the captain, but yeah, both of them have done a lot of damage to the Big Fatties in these first 2 games. Ducky fouls one away, and he fouls another one away. Now a slow ball, and Ducky hits it hard to left field, and that one is caught for the out at the warning track. Nice play there by the left fielder. Simba hits it to the pitcher. Robo's got it, throws over to first. Here's Vern, and he swings and hits one out of play to the left. And he takes, he swings and misses at strike 2, 130 miles an hour. And now Vern hits one, and it's fielded by the shortstop and thrown over to first for the easy out. Now here's Peter for the Big Fatties, and he's going to swing and taps it to third, and they throw to first for the out. So now they're gonna pinch hit, and they're gonna bring in one of their generic players with speed though, but it's number 10,000, and he hits a pop-up right to first base, and he's there, but the catch is made for the out. Now here's DK, and he hits a high fly ball. This one has a chance, and it's off the wall, and DK gets himself a single. Bowser now with one on, and he hits a high fly ball, and that one is caught by the right fielder. Nice play. Now it's Wario time for the Big Fatties, as Wario faces Enos Slaughter with no one on and no outs. And Slaughter swings and hits one foul behind the plate, and now he hits a hard fly ball out to right, and this one might have a chance. It's a home run, and the Browns lead 7-2. Now Dizzy Dean is going to hit again, man. He's been pitching well, so he taps one to the first baseman, and there's an easy out for out number 1 of the inning. Wario throws a fastball, and Rogers Hornsby hits it out to left, and that one's down past the left fielder. Hornsby over to second, and he's in there safely. Now Stan the man against Wario, and Stan clobbers it out to right. And that one looks like it's going to be a home run. And the Browns are going to be ahead 9-2. Wow. A lot of good hitting today for the Browns. And Johnny Mize swings and taps one to the first baseman. He takes it to first base for the easy out. Now here's Ken Boyer. He's been hitting well in this series for the Browns. And he taps it foul for strike number 2. Wario throws a ball outside and Captain swings and misses for strike 3. But the Browns get 3 more runs and they're up 9-2. Dizzy Dean is still going and King K is up with no outs. And he swings at a ball outside for strike 1. Now one right down the middle and it's hit to center and it's past the center fielder Slaughter. And runner stays at first. Here's King Boo. And he hits one to the second baseman. Out at second and out at first. An awesome double play there for the Browns. And Petey Piranha, he swings at a fastball and misses it for strike 1. Now he hits one right to the first baseman. He's got it for the out. It's Lucky 7 time. Wario up against Ducky Medwick. And he taps it foul. Ducky pops one up. This looks to be playable for the Hulk. And Hulk has it for out number 1. Now Simba. And he taps it to the pitcher. Wario throws over to first for the out. Vern hits one high and foul. The Hulk is going for it. I don't think he'll get there in time. And he doesn't. Wow, the Browns just keep fouling it off, but they're making these Fatties pitchers work. And another foul ball. There's a low one and Vern hits it and the Hulk has it. Throws over to first for out number 3. Now it's Lucky 7 for the Big Fatties. They have Snorlax in. And he swings and hits it foul to the left. Now Snorlax hits it hard and that one's a base hit. And it looks like he's going to stay at first base. Not a very fast runner there. It's the Hulk and he swings and hits it. And Vern's got it. Throws second, throws to first for another double play. Wow. Great defense today for the Browns. Peter hits it towards second base. He throws over to first for the out. Dizzy Dean threw 7 with only 8 hits and 2 runs allowed. Enos Slaughter against Wario. And Enos hits it down past the second baseman. And he's safe at first. He's going towards second. It looks like the throw might get him. Oh, he barely makes it in there safely. What do you expect other than aggressive base running out of Enos Slaughter? Dizzy's staying in the game. He might be able to finish this one himself. And he pops it toward third. Wow, nice eye there to stay alive with ball 1. And now Dizzy pops it up on the plate. Enos needs to get back to second. Oh no, he's going to get doubled off. And he is. And it's a double play. Raja swings at a low one and misses for strike 1. Now a fastball and Raja hits it over the head of the Hulk and he's going for second base. Now he's heading toward third and the left fielder throws it in there, but he's going to make it safely with a 2-out triple. Big at bat here for Stan the Man, and he swings and hits the first baseman and grounds out. And now the Big Fatties cannot let Wario hit, so this time they're going to bring in number 20,000 and see if he can get a base hit with his big speed. And oh, a nice hit past the first baseman. 20,000 on his way to second. Now he's over to third. And he's in there with a leadoff triple. That was a good call by the Big Fatties manager to pinch hit there and give the chance for the Big Fatties to put a run on the board. And here's DK, and he swings at strike number 2. And there's a low one, and that's popped up, but it's out of play. Now DK hits a towering fly ball. And this is gone, and the fans are going bananas. But the Big Fatties still trail 9-4. And the Cardinals are the Browns are finally going to take out Dizzy Dean, and this time they're going to bring in Satchel Paige and see if he can hold the Big Fatties down. And oh, nasty pitch for strike one. And here's the next pitch, and he taps it to first base. There's outnumbered one of the inning. Now Paige facing against King K. Wow, throws a great fastball, but it's just outside. Now a changeup, and King K hits it deep out to left, and this is a home run, and the Big Fatties are down 9-5. Here's King Boo against Satchel Paige, and he hits it out of play to the left for strike one. Now he hits it high into center field, and that one's a home run. It's back-to-back home runs for the Big Fatties, and they're down 9-6. P.D. Parada swings at strike one. Now a low one, and that's 3 home runs in a row for the Big Fatties, and they trail 9-7. Snorlax up. And that one's hit to first base. And there's out number 2 of the inning. Here's Hulk. And he hits it straight to Satchel Paige for the out. Wow, big inning there for the Big Fatties. They trail only by 2. They need to hold them here. And they have to bring in Shy Guy. He's their only pitcher left. But Johnny Mize swings and a low one for strike one. Now he hits it hard, and that one caught by the right fielder. What a play. Here's Ken Boyer, and he looks at ball one. Now he swings and hits it hard out to right field, but that's playable. And there's 2 easy outs for Shy Guy. Ducky Medwick swings at a low one and misses. Now he hits one popped up behind the plate. That looks like it's going to be out of play, and it is. Now Ducky hits one right over the head of the second baseman, and he's in there with a single. Simba's up, and he hits one high in the air. That one, center fielder's under it, though, and he's got it for out number 2. Wow. The Browns hold a 2-run lead in the 9th, and they're gonna make some changes here. So they're gonna remove Satchel Paige, and they're gonna put in the Urban Shocker, and they're also gonna make some defensive changes. So they're gonna bring in some additional players. So Johnny Mize is gonna come out, and George Sisler is gonna play first base, and then instead of Vern, they're gonna bring in Frankie Frisch. And then, still further, they're going to take out Stan the Man and put in Red Shandies in left just to get some better fielding and see if that can help them. And Shocker throws one, and it is out of play. Now there's a low one, and Peter fouls it away. Another foul ball. Peter just barely staying alive. And he swings and hits a high drive, and this one is going to be a base hit. And Peter going to second base. Nope, he goes back to first. And the Big Fatties don't have any pitchers left, but they still have to pinch hit. They're going to bring in power hitter Robot C and see if he can do some damage. Now he swings and misses at a ball inside for strike one. Now he hammers it in the game. Oh, it's barely foul. The game was almost tied there. Wow. That was a close one. And now he taps it away to stay alive. And another foul ball. Now there's a high drive. Now it looks like it could tie the game. And the Big Fatties tie the game. It's 9-9. Now DK with a chance to win it. And he swings and hits one, a grounder to first. There's out number 1 of the inning, but it's Bowser up for the Big Fatties. And he taps it away. Now there's 2 balls outside. Third ball outside. I don't know if Shocker wants to pitch to Bowser. No, he walks him. But King K is still up, and there's King K, swings and hits it out at second and out at first. And the Big Fatties, they don't really have a pitcher left, but they have to bring in Toadsworth, even though he's been tired. Frankie Frisch now in to hit for the Browns, and he looks at ball 1 way inside. Now he throws a real slow 28-mile-an-hour fork ball, and Frisch swings over. Now Frankie hits one, and the first baseman has it for the out. Enos hits one, and the second baseman has it. And now Urban Shocker, they'll pinch hit their last pinch hitter and bring in Lou Brock and see if he can do some damage. And now he swings and misses at strike 1. And there's a high fly ball, and that one is caught. And the Big Fatties hold him down in the 10th inning. So the Browns are going to bring in Lindy McDaniel, the closer. Here's King Boo, and he swings and taps it to the left. Now he hits one to third base, and they throw over to first for the out. Petey Piranha hits one, and the first baseman has it. Tags the bag. Snorlax with a chance to win it. He swings and hits it. Oh, a nice catch by the first baseman, George Sitzler, one of the defensive replacements. And the Browns hold him down. Now here's Rogers Hornsby, and he hits one straight to Toadsworth. And he throws over to first for the out. Now Red Shandy's hits the first at bat in this series. And he swings and hits one. Oh, it gets past the shortstop. Red over to second base. And, oh, he's in there safely. That was a close play. George Sisler with his first at bat of the series. And he swings and hits one. And that's down past the second baseman. Red Shandy's is going to score, and the Browns are going to have the lead. George Sisler over to second with a double. Hayden Boyer up again with the runner on second. And he swings and hits a long drive. And that one's going to be a home run. The Browns have the lead. It's 12-9 in the 11th inning. Ducky Medwick one out. And he hits a high fly ball. That one looks to be playable with center fielder. He didn't see it right away, but now he catches it easily. Ted Simmons, another chance, and he swings and taps it foul to the right. And Simba hits it up the middle, and that one is a base hit. Now he's on his way to second base. The fielder's very slow to get it, so now he's on his way to third. And they finally throw it in, and Ted's safe at third base. Here's Frankie with another chance, and he swings at one, and that's past the first baseman and the second baseman, and Ted Simmons scores, and the Browns lead 13-9. And Frankie is running, and Enos grounds it out to first base to end the inning. But the Browns, with 4 huge runs on the top of the 11th, now they got to try to see if they can hold down the Big Fatties. The Hulk is up, and he swings and fouls away for strike 1. Now he hits one, and Frankie throws him out at first base. Nice play. Peter Griffin, he swings and hits one. There's a base hit over the second baseman. And the fielders don't play it very well, but Peter's back to first base, not very fast. And now the Big Fatties, they can't let Toadsworth hit, so they're going to bring in number 30,000. At least he's got some speed. And he swings and hits one. They throw over to first, but they can't get him out for the double play at first base because number 30,000 is too fast. DK grounds out to first base, and the Browns win it. They take the series. Huge upset. Browns in 2. Lindy the winner, and Toadsworth the loser. Wow, what a game, what a series. The Browns are moving on to the division series, and I'll see you next time.